Hey guys, my name's Ukulele G. I'm a guitarist, singer, songwriter, session musician and function musician, and as you can see from my wall, I do quite a lot of guitar, bass and ukulele playing on a day-to-day basis. So I thought I'd share with you guys a couple of tips and tricks that I use to keep my hands in reasonable working condition. It only takes about 5.5 minutes. You can follow along, you can do it every day, and it'll help increase the mobility and flexibility in your hands and also prevent any injuries as well. Let's get started. Okay, let's start the 5.5 minute timer. So first things first, we're going to move our hands in, or wrists in circles, sorry. Right hand moving one direction and the left hand moving the other. Doesn't really matter if you move them in towards your body or away from your body, because they're moving in the other direction as well. This is a really good exercise just to get your hands moving, especially if you haven't done any playing first thing in the day. This is normally what I do just when I get up in the morning, just before I make any coffee or anything like that. Hands in both directions. Then from there you're going to take your thumb of your right hand and then massage the left hand, just moving through sort of the fleshy parts of the thumb and then up the fleshy part of the left hand, 15 seconds, just to get the blood flowing through again. Same on the other side, massaging the fleshy part of each side of the hand, just to get the blood flowing through them after there's been no blood or little blood flowing for the last 8 hours. Okay, then I'm going to massage up the side of the forearm and then back down again and then back up the other side, 15 seconds. And then same for the other side, up the side of the forearm, just to warm the tendons up. If you push on the tendons you can probably feel the wrist moving and the fingers wanting to clench as well, perfectly natural. And then from there we're going to move to finger stretches. So start with your first finger, 6 seconds each, and pull it down towards the bottom of the forearm. Middle finger, same thing. You can straighten your hand, or sorry, straighten your arm if you want to, and it will increase the stretch, but if you want to keep your arm bent, that's totally fine as well. With your pinky finger, as you pull it down, you can also pull it inwards, just to increase the stretch a little bit. And then finally the thumb, you're going to pull down towards the wrist. Then same on the other side, first finger, down towards you, feel the stretch all the way across the top of your hand there. Same thing with the middle finger, putting it down again. You can straighten your arm for a greater stretch or keep your arm bent. Either way, completely fine. Ring finger, same thing, putting it down. And then pinky finger as well. You can do a continuous stretch or you can do sort of little bounces with your fingers instead. And then finally thumb down as well. Then going back to the left hand again, same thing. This time we're going to put the fingers back towards the forearm, up over the top of the wrist. Again, you can straighten your arm or keep your arm bent, and this time you should feel it in the bottom tendon as opposed to the top of the hand. Ring finger, same thing. And then pinky finger you can pull back towards it as well to get a bit of a stretch in the outside of the left hand there too. And then finally your thumb, putting it all the way back. Might be a bit of clicking, it's definitely the case with my fingers. Then same on the other side, start with your first finger. Again, keep your arm straight or you can keep it bent if the straight arm stretch is a little bit too intense. Same thing with the middle finger. You feel it all the way along the tendons there in your arm. Ring finger as well, 6 seconds on each finger. Pinky finger, pull and then back, and again you can bounce or just keep a continuous stretch, whichever you feel like. And then finally thumb, putting it back as well, there you go, thumb click as well. Okay, now you're going to put your hand in between your thumb and your middle finger, and you're going to stretch 5 seconds on each one of these. Same thing with the next one, just gently open up the fingers, get them ready for some of those big stretches and big chords that we guitarists love to play. And bassists as well, of course. Less so with ukulele players maybe, because the strings aren't quite as far apart. Same on the other hand, first finger and thumb, first finger and middle finger, middle finger and ring finger, and then finally ring finger and pinky finger. Okay, and then now what we're going to do is a full hand stretch. So you're going to pull your hand down and then back towards your fingers for 20 seconds. And again, you can keep your arm straight if that's comfortable for you, and if not, bend your arm just to sort of make the stretch a little bit easier, whichever's more comfy. Exactly the same on the other side. stretching your arm all the way down, arm straight or bent arm, whichever's easiest. And again, this just gives you a really good stretch across your whole wrist as you go. So touch the timer there to make sure it doesn't die. And then for the final stretch on either side, we're then gonna do exactly the same, but then pull the wrist back this way. Again, straighten the arm if you'd like to. You'll feel that in the tendons sort of the wrist just there. And again, you can bounce the stretch back if that's easier, just to ease into it, or you can just go straight and keep it still the whole time for a slightly more intense stretch. Last one on the last side, same thing. Stretch your arms back as far as you can. Again, bend your arm to make the stretch a little easier, or straighten the arm to increase the tension and sort of increase the intensity of the stretch. 3 more seconds. And there we go. So that was my 5.5 minute hand warm up. It's something you can do every day, no matter where you are, on the bus, in the bathroom, on the sofa. It'll increase the mobility and flexibility in your hands and also prevent any injuries that you might get from playing as well. If you found it useful, it would mean the world if you could drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and also push the little notification bell so you keep up to date with all the new videos that I've got coming out. And I will see you in the next one.